fourth on the card. Lights on and they're racing. Away well to the inside, Derringer and Danny Scanlon looking in search of the early lead. Away all right was Sprockets and Josh Aiken. And splitting them is Catcher Ruby and Bruce O'Brien in the early stages over Pay on the Pacer and Courtney Sutherland. Next is It's All About Lou and Hayden Green, followed by Yellow Taxi and David Caffin. Next the inside is For the Better and Matt Coffey as they come towards the turn on the last pair. A Kiang Sponge Bob and Damien Smith and Nippers Grin and Danny Gibson. In that order they work down the home lane. 30.3 the lead time, and the pilot is Derringer. It makes play to be 3 parts on Sprockets, who's breezing, and third posse Pay on the Pacer has the leader's trail. They were followed next of all on the outside by Catcher Ruby, and on the pegs 3 backers For the Better in an awkward spot at the moment. And then we go back to It's All About Lou as they work their way into the back straight. Further back then is Yellow Taxi, followed by Kiang Sponge Bob and Nippers Grinners near the tail end of the field. They work their way down the back of the track now. So on the back of a 30.3 lead time, first split 32 and 2. So Derringer's having a pretty cosy run in the van. Leads out from Sprockets and Pay on the Pacer third. One by one as they come off the back straight now was Catcher Ruby. And on the inside is For the Better, 3 markers fifth. Then It's All About Lou, Yellow Taxi, well back in the field. Then is Kiang Sponge Bob and Nippers Grin. In that pattern they negotiate the turn into the home straight. They get the winning post, the judge and the bell. And the leader is still Derringer. Leads 3 parts on Sprockets. Third spot is Pay on the Pacer. 1 out, 1 back is Catcher Ruby. Taking off 3 deep now, It's All About Lou. On the inside, still in an awkward posse too, is For the Better, Yellow Taxi. Kiang Sponge Bob takes off, and in a tightly bunched group, last of all into the backers, Nippers Grin. It's still Derringer and Danny Scanlon down the back straight. Leads the way from It's All About Lou and Hayden Green, who cut loose 3 deep. Yielding ground in a hurry now is Sprockets. Pay on the Pacer. They were followed further out on the track then by Kiang Sponge Bob, and then further back is For the Better. The leader Derringer. It's All About Lou has it in its sights. Comes out after it very quickly, but lurking behind the pair is Sponge Bob. Kiang Sponge Bob is coming up 3 deep, and then Pay on the Pacer, and For the Better gets to the outside, is about to launch a searching run. Derringer, It's All About Lou. Down the outside, Kiang Sponge Bob. For the Better is flying down the outside, but It's All About Lou hit the lead in the shadows. It's All About Lou has beaten Kiang Sponge Bob. For the Better, Pay on the Pacer. Behind them, Derringer, Yellow Taxi. Further back then to Nippers Grin. Well adrift of them is Catcher Ruby. Sprockets was back towards the tail end of the field, and It's All About Lou wins it at odds.